have you on my show today, my I Love Learning podcast. If you don't know me, I'm Dr. Gina Anderson, and I am the CEO of Luma Brighter Learning, and we help industries in the supply chain save lives through our award-winning connected learning platform. But today, I have a very special guest, and you all would laugh because we were just talking about what a mess I was when I got dressed for the TEDx talk, which we may talk about a little bit. But my guest today helped me and helps others get their style on. And she's been featured in so many magazines. She's a thought leader. She's been in InStyle and Redbook and E-News and Style Weekly. And I could go on and on. You know, she's been on Hallmark and NBC and HGTV and E-News, and I probably embarrassed her, and she can come on and tell, but Jill is going to join us right now, and she's going to tell us what she is passionate about, which I can tell you is probably not being my fashionista. So, Jill, welcome to my I Love Learning podcast today. What? I'm such a mess. I'll tell you what. So tell everybody who you are and what you're passionate about. And thank you for joining me today.
Well, thank you for having me, Gina.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. So what am I passionate about? First of all, your TEDx look. We'll talk about that in a bit. But you pulled it off, but we'll talk color in a sec. But anyway.
Yes.
So yes, I am a color coach, basically. I'm an author. I'm considered Hollywood's Guru of Hue. I'm like the go-to for all things color, whether it's the red carpet, your own red carpet, speaking, headshots, actor, anything having to do with color. Because when you wear the right shades of color for yourself, you shine on camera. And here's my viewpoint on the whole thing. When you have everything in sync, right, and you're wearing the right colors, and again, my system is based on your hair color, okay? It's not another color system. It's something I came up with from being on camera so much, and when the camera comes in close, your hair color rules the day. It frames your eyes and your smile, and you want to work it to pull everything together. So the ideal scene is what you're wearing should pull focus to the lips, cheeks, eyes, and your hair. So all the arrows are pointing up, and then the message you're communicating in words is just going to ride on that wave. You get it? It's not like the audience has to get through all this stuff to get your message, or the lips get there before she does, and the glasses cut the face in half, and all of this noise between you and your communication to your audience. So I have created a system where I've curated from hundreds and hundreds of colors, all your best shades of color based on your hair color. So if you have brown, dark brown hair, black hair, salt and pepper hair, red hair, golden brown hair, warm blonde hair, gray hair, ash blonde hair, every hair color, I've curated the best shades for the eyes, cheeks, and lips. For fashion, for your Zoom backgrounds, because your background can push your message forward or be a total distraction and dilute everything. So I've put all your best colors in these little swatch books.
Yes, I have one.
I know you do.
Yes.
On your hair color. And my clients take it shopping and they match up all the colors. And not only are they your best colors, but I've made it that every color in your swatch book coordinate with each other. So you get a wardrobe that rocks and you look great all the time. And it's awesome. And then I have the lipstick, the eyes, the cheeks, scarves, everything based on your color.
So Jill, is this just for women? I mean, are colors just for women? Okay.
Some of my major people, which I wish I could drop the names, but I can't. Are guys, major Hollywood actor people. And it's amazing. They've taken this concept into film where they have to age over the arc of the story. Like certain colors make you look alive and vivid and fabulous, and certain shades of the same color drain you and make you look older and tired and haggard and all this kind of stuff. So a lot of guys. I'll tell you a really quick story that I had a guy send me his picture. Someone recommended me. He was a big la-di-da in New York in a hotel. and he had just shot photos. And he said, so what do you think? And he sent me the picture. And first thing I saw was his tie, because it cut the whole picture in half, and the attention went there instead of to his beautiful blue eyes. You're stuck in a tie that interrupts everything. So there you go.
Wow, that's awesome. We have people joining us from around the world, Jill. Look at this, Bangladesh, and I know color impacts us worldwide, right? I mean, this isn't just specific to the US. Color can impact how we feel. Is this something you've always been interested in, or did you learn this somewhere?
Well, I learned the concept years ago, but I grew up in New York City, and both my parents were at what was once the garment center, the fashion capital of the world. They worked in fashion, and I was acting, and instead of waiting tables to support that passion, I worked in showrooms, I worked retail. I've been around it a lot. And then I learned this concept, and then I had my own aha moment, truly on camera, when I saw the videos, and I was like, that's interesting, how the hair color just rules the day. And now there's like an revolution all over this planet of people going gray, except they're stuck in what they were told 30 years ago were their colors. So then I get the emails, all capital letters, help, I let my hair go white and I have nothing to wear and everything looks terrible and yada, yada, all the noise that you get so involved with in your own head, and the self-invalidation and the questioning and the this and I don't know. And all of that stuff, all of that introversion takes you away from communicating and following your dreams. You know, it's like, I don't know, should I wear this? I'm not sure, this and blah, blah, blah. And I handle that. I have it all handled and I share it with people.
I love that, because, you know, the thing about learning is a lot of times, like you just said, those voices or shadow statements that hold us back, and we can have them about how we look and what we wear and all of that. So what do you suggest to somebody that's listening today that may say to you, look, I don't feel good about myself. I don't really know what to do or who to turn to, or maybe you're very passionate about color. Maybe they're like, I don't know how she's passionate. I'm not really passionate about anything. What would you recommend to them?
Call me.
I love
I have a lot of passion in general. Okay. For me, it's like, if I commit to something, I'm all in. You know what I mean? I give 110%. I've been working with clients virtually. In fact, I just heard from a client from the UK who got her shipment of things that she got from our session is over the moon. And what happens is I show people how to make the most of what they've got going, and how to tweak things and change things and add life to themselves, and younger and thinner and fresher and confidence, right? And this woman is over the moon. I mean, just by doing something like this. And then someone else the other day, I was on this Zoom with all these people and everyone's in their little boxes. And I said, so do you have any questions? And this woman told me a whole story. It wasn't like, what colors do you think? She got into a whole life story. Okay. And I looked into everything, and she said to me, she was just not feeling good about herself at all, and about this and that and all that. And after listening to what I got into it, she goes, I never thought about color. She goes, I never even thought about it. So she started thinking with it. She got a swatch book. She's like a happy camper. She's starting to bring it into her life. And she never even thought that changing the color, like she has like salt and pepper hair. So she showed me a picture wearing olive green, which is a total fashion don't with salt and pepper.
Oh, don't do that.
It's fabulous for someone else. And I looked at her in that, and she looked tired and she looked just dull and worn out. And in my mind already, I see if she just changed the shirt, you know what I'm saying? If she just had a different color next to her face, totally different outlook. She would come across totally different. She would feel better about herself. So it was like, for her, finding what I do and having this little booklet was like the keys to the kingdom. Do you know what I mean? It gave her like a new game to play. And she was very excited. And that makes me very happy.
Yes, because you're changing lives,
Yeah.
you're making a difference. And not everybody realizes the first step of learning is getting somebody's attention, and color has a lot to do with that,
Yep.
right? And so that's
Absolutely.
the first impression. And, you might not always get it right, right? Like, you might miss the mark sometimes, but you always have an opportunity to learn, and that's the beauty of it. So what do you think? This season I'm all about winning, and I ask my guests to come on to talk about what does winning mean to them, and what does that mean to Jill.
Oh my God. I love to win.
Oh, I love that you love to win.
I love winning so much. I do. My ideal scene, and I've said it other times, I love it when everyone wins. Okay.
Oh.
I mean, I had a backer at one time on some project I did, and I was so excited and all of this stuff. And I said to him at the end of a meeting, and I said to him, I mean, a very major financial back. And I said to him,
Yeah.
I just want this for you as much as I want it for me. And that's the truth. That's the truth. When everyone wins, it's like there's a vibe. I can't even explain. Well, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone is soaring and doing well and all that. It just perpetuates in the universe.
Yes. It catches fire.
Yeah, I love it.
Well, it's like your Instagram. If you're not following Jill on Instagram, we'll put all your links. But goodness,
good.
I mean, you're always like talking about color. And last week, my guest who was on wanted to ask you this question about what color inspires you the most and why. And I thought that was a great question, Jill, because I was like, I don't know what she's going to say. I really do.
Okay. So color in general, it inspires me. I mean, it's everywhere. It's everywhere is color, right? In nature, in the sky. I mean, it's always good to look up sometimes. I wrote that the other day. I mean, the clouds and the sky and the thing. Anyway, it's everywhere. It's everywhere. I really like green. It's one of my favorite colors.
Okay.
There's certain colors that work better on camera or not on camera, and I, advise clients with that. But I love green. But then if I was going to wear the wrong shade of green, it's not very inspiring. You know what I mean?
Right.
It wash you out. It dulls you. It's so interesting. I don't know if we're only video or audio or people will watch.
Yeah.
Can I show something?
Yeah, definitely show it. Yeah.
Okay, so I just grabbed some purples just to show you.
Okay.
Tina, this is one of your purples. It's like,
I love that purple. Yes, yes.
Horrible on me. Look at
yeah.
Oh,
okay. Yeah.
There's a jawline, right?
Yeah,
right. See, versus very flat, very heavy, very dull. So if I got a fabulously expensive dynamite outfit in this kind of a color, it would never create the same effect as this in a little, $5 t-shirt.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
So when you do, in general, like, when you speak, when you're out for occasions, whatever, you just want to have everything working for you. And then you find accessories. See?
Oh, that kind of, right? It kind of looks like the blue. That's not the blue I wore for my TEDx, everyone. No, it was a dark blue.
These kind of fun. This is so Gina, right?
Yeah.
These kind of colors are so your colors.
Yep, that's right. Yeah.
Right? And then you take the swatches and you pull colors that are like my colors for like lip colors, or like the pinks and the reds.
Right.
Yours are more of the corals and the peachy colors.
Right.
Anyway, I'm inspired when I see someone who has it all put together.
Oh.
And it's so fun. It's so fun. And the bottom line, when I wrote this book, right, the interview with me, anything else you want to say, And I say, okay, here's the deal. We're promised everything. That everything everywhere on social media is going to be the best, and it's going to work, and it's going to work. And I said, but this really works. It's like, let's screw it up. Like, I've done all the work.
Yeah.
Colors in a booklet. And do you know what I mean? You can't make it up. So
Alyssa likes our color demonstration. What do you think keeps you happy? Like, what is it? I mean, you're so happy. I love your energy. You are such goodness. You do good things for everyone. What keeps you happy, Jill?
I think happiness Oh, I have so many things to be grateful for,
Oh,
first of all. But also,
yes.
I feel like
Mm,
happiness really is a decision.
it is.
If you
Mm,
look at it, it's like, okay, or something you want, it's like, just
mhm,
decide to be happy. I mean,
mhm.
you wake up and, okay, this is going to be a great day, or, oh God, I got to deal with this situation, blah, blah, blah. But if you keep in a frame of mind that
Mm.
it's all a game, first of all, right? And it's hard sometimes. I mean, situations come up and it's like challenging and this and that. But the more everyone can keep it, it's so cliche, but keep it lighter, keep
Uh,
it brighter, not be the effect of everything that is going on. Do you know what I mean? And just keep outflowing, keep communicating. I mean, for me, communication is like the universal solvent.
oh yeah.
It's
Mhm.
just there, and you get through stuff, and sometimes it can be more difficult. But if you do, it's just wonderful. It's just, yeah.
I love that. That's why I wrote my book too, Jill, because the power of happiness is inside of each of us. Right?
110%.
It's inside each of us, and we
Yeah.
can show up every day and be grateful for what we have. Look, you and I had this conversation. I showed up for my TEDx event unexpected without my dress that you had approved that we were going to wear. It was going to be great. I didn't have any of my clothes, and that morning I thought I could show up in my jammies. That's all I got, and I had to figure something out. But you know what? If you show up with the right mindset, at the
Yes.
end of the day,
100%.
the color comes through in your personality and the love that you give,
Mhm.
right? So if you don't have the money to buy clothes and you don't have the money or energy, you still can show up. So talk about that. How do you show up if you feel like you don't have the resources to buy the perfect outfit?
First of all, you just keep showing up. That's bottom line. You just keep showing up. And see, the thing that is so cool about my whole system is, I swear to you, I've seen it over and over again with clients. You can go into Target. Costco is doing tons of ready to wear now. You can
Wow.
shop any mass merchant when you know the right color. I mean, you can score on sale racks. I've
Mhm.
talked to companies with this. I can take a top that's on a rack they stick in the back, that's marked down 30 times, right?
Yeah.
I can have it walk out of the store on the right person, and they'll be thrilled when you have the right color. So you don't have to spend a lot of money. I mean, I saw this with a client, a very la-di-da client. Posts this picture of herself at her daughter's birthday wearing this jacket. And I'm like, my God, that's fabulous. She must have blah, blah, blah. True story. A couple days
Yes.
later, I went into Target, and that pattern they did in jackets, they did in pants, they did in t-shirts.
Wow.
You spent, I don't know, not hardly anything on a blazer jacket in a pattern, but because it was her colors, it was fabulous. So, thrifting. I have clients that love to thrift, right? They
Mm.
take the swatches with them and they layer,
Yes.
they get all, it's just fabulous.
That's
It's
awesome. Right. You just have to show up and have a positive mindset to
Yes,
want to present yourself in a way, your best self. And
yes.
I appreciate you more than you know. You are beautiful inside and out. What you do is you change lives and you're always learning. So leave us today, Jill, leave us today with some lasting advice. Tell everyone where they can find you. Where can they learn more about your services? Thank you so much for
You're such
being you. You're just amazing.
We hit it off so right
Yes.
from the phone call, from
Yes.
the session. I mean, are a very similar vibe, similar energy.
Yes.
Okay, I would love to hear from you. So contact me. Well, LinkedIn. We have LinkedIn going on. It's Jill Kirsh, Kirsh, no C. The website is Jill Kirsh Color, just regular COLOR, JillKirshColor.com. At Jill Kirsh Color on Instagram and Facebook, Jill Kirsh Color. It's all Jill Kirsh Color.
I love it.
Email me, Jill@JillKirshColor.com. I've been doing all of this stuff, for a few years, virtually working with people all over the world. I do some in person, and I do quite a bit of corporate events, speaking, demoing. I mean, if I have 4 seconds, I'll tell you a really quick story.
Well, definitely tell me that story, and then we're gonna come up with a question for Doug too. We don't want to forget about Doug. So tell your story. Yeah.
So here's the thing. I had a friend who was a headhunter in LA, and he had a very big client, and he told the client about me. And the guy watched some videos and TV thing, whatever. And he calls me and says, I'm going to book you for something. I don't know when, but I love this. So he books me for this event. He said, he goes, these are a lot of our world, well, from all over the world, guys, right? He goes, these are not your LA guys. These are our salespeople from all over the world. So you'll come, you'll do your little thing, whatever. Whatever. So he says, just bring some of your stuff in case people want to meet with you one-on-one. So I go, I speak at this huge room with all of these people, 75 men.
Wow.
And women. True story. So they loved it. It was fun, blah, blah, blah. The meeting is over. They take a break. I swear to you, Gina, they lined up. The guys lined up. I was there all day long, all day, doing things with all of the guys. It was supposed to be this golf weekend. They're wearing their golf shirts and this and that. The guys are looking at each other, watching each other. You're going to do this? Yeah, I'm going to do this. Anyway, I ended up sending swabs to London, to Shanghai, to Australia, all over. I didn't have enough stuff. It was crazy. Men.
They want fashion too.
I love it.
They want to look fabulous. And so let's think about this, because next week I have Doug Thompson on my podcast, and he's a storyteller and keynote speaker. What do you think we should ask Doug?
I love it because I looked at Doug's profile, and I've actually met him. I mean, I never met him. Through Tara.
Okay.
Right?
Yes.
He commented on something that I did. He's lovely guy. So I don't know him, right? So I looked at his LinkedIn, and I wanted to know from Doug, what is his number one tip for engaging the audience?
This is what he color.
He does a lot. Yes. I mean, so what is the secret sauce? If he had to just give one tip, what is it?
All right, let's see. What do you think? Is he gonna say color? Maybe
not.
Maybe not.
He's a storyteller. He's fabulous. I've seen him interviewed and stuff. But I'm curious because he talks about that in the bio about audience engagement, and I would just be curious from the master. What's his number one tip?
All right, Doug. There you go. You have it straight from Jill. We're gonna ask you next week. Jill, leave the audience with some lasting words today. Thank you for coming on my podcast.
You're amazing. You are amazing. I love your vibe. I love your energy. I love what you're doing. I love your sneakers. I love them.
Wait, you want to see my sneakers today? They're different. Let me show you.
My goodness.
Let me show you. These are my sneakers. What do you think?
My goodness. They're like pinks and like a warm pink. Anyway, they're fabulous.
I'm at a conference and people are like, first step of learning is getting someone's attention. So I have my sneakers.
100%. And it's if someone else wore those, it's not the same. You know what I'm saying? It's part of your whole thing. Right. So those sneakers, I mean, I can't wait to hear your TEDx talk. Visual. Those sneakers, run it home.
Well, thank you so much for all your advice, for all your goodness. If you all want to reach out to Jill, we'll have all her links. Thank you, Jill, so much. We'll see you. All right, bye.